Where's the L? She hasn't already left, has she? I think the L's left. Yeah. She's
Can you
gone.
put the light on? It might help.
She's gone.
She's gone. She's there. See, feet.
I was trying to hide, but I got stuck.
What?
Stuck. Can't get around. She's actually stuck. Yeah. You're like, what? I can't get her out. No, 'cause I'll rip her legs off. No, actually, come and have a look. She's fully stuck. She's just stuck.
You put her in further.
No, I haven't. She was like that before.
She was not.
Yes, she was.
Divvy. What you like?
Jibby jibby jabba jabba looey looey jabba jabba. That's a puzzle me doo 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 doo.
It's Friday now, day 5. I wanted to show you my tree. It's been absolutely destroyed. So this tree, I was filming me building it, but you didn't get to see because the camera just kept switching off. But it's like all the branches are separate and you just push them in to... Yeah, you need to look at me, Daxie. You push them into... Ooh, focus on that, not the tinsel. These things. There's literally 2 left on the bottom because the cats have managed to pull every single one of them out. Dax, what do you think you're doing? All the cats are out apart from Dax now because they all go out on the morning, including Mike, who shouldn't really be going out, but I can't keep him in any longer. He's just naughty. Dax doesn't really like to go out, do you? You're a homeboy, aren't you? You like staying in where it's nice and warm and cosy. So yeah, they've wrecked my tree. I'm gonna have to put that together at some point today. I also want all this lot sorting. I can't cope with it any longer. This is all Christmas decorations. I have far too many baubles. That's still got baubles in it. I have loads of like what the kids have made and things like that. So like they take a bit more priority. This raggy little thing, and I don't really put much else on it. So today, I did think yesterday that today was going to be a quiet day, but it's not. It is not going to be a quiet day. I'm just going to go make my coffee. I made a coffee and I hadn't boiled the kettle, so I went to take a sip and it was like iced cold. It was not what I needed. Yeah, what was I saying? So today I've got a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock. To do with my HRT, to decide whether I'm doing a podcast or not. A few people said I shouldn't because no one else does them during Vlogmas. But my thing is, I've worked out that if I do 2 over December, it's my 50th birthday in April, and around that week my 100th episode would fall, so I just thought that would be pretty cool. So if I don't do the 2, it will be my 98th episode. It's not as cool then, is it? But I don't know. I can't decide. I'll have a think when I'm in the doctor's. Then, so yeah, possible podcast. Then my husband's at the doctor's at 1 just for a checkup because of the medication that he's on. Then at 4:30 there's an event on at the community centre. I'll show you, hang on. So the kids in school and just in the surrounding areas making these. So this is like a little lantern thing. And Rowan is like, this is just like a paper lampshade. And Rowan is like, I don't know how they've done it. We said these were on napkins and you transfer them from the napkin onto the light. So he stuck those on. He stuck little sparkles on and stars and things. So he's made that. It lights up. There's a little light inside. Right, I was talking to you about this. So this is Rowan's lantern. I've actually been and done a school run and been for my doctor's appointment since I first started talking to you. Purely because I realised the time as I was talking to you. So this is Rowan's lantern. So basically at 4:30 tonight, we're going to our local community centre. And they're going to judge the lanterns and some kids will win prizes. I don't know. And then there's Santa in a tractor, I think, because this is quite a farmy area. There's going to be a Santa in a tractor and I don't know. I know that Christmas jumpers are compulsory. Things like that. There's going to be mince pies and mulled wine and things like that. Just a little community thing. It'll only be about an hour or so, I would think. So that is the other thing. So that's later. And then my mother-in-law is coming home today. So at some point, I have to pick her up from the train station as long as her train times tallies with what I'm doing. It depends. She said she can get the bus if she has to. I am going to record a podcast because I feel like if I don't, I'll regret it. Probably film one in a little minute. I've just had my breakfast. It's coming up to about 9:45 in the morning now. Also, ordered her a husband. Mail order husband. Look how happy she is. I think they might look weird together because I think he's going to be a lot smaller than her. But I'm hoping he's at least around the same height. He won't have as big a head as her. Her head's quite a big head. But she's so old and tatty. She's been in the washing machine a few times, so her dress is all flipped up and everything. She's just, bless her. She's got a husband coming, so we'll be having a wedding at one point. And then I think they can have some fun together. I think it might be a little bit easy. You guys have been sending me some ideas, but some of them are just, they're not ideas for children. Like, Rowan would be like, I don't understand, and I don't want to have to explain. Some of them are pretty bad. And that one where the elf is just bones and someone's eating it, like that keeps popping up for me on like elf ideas, and I'm like, I can't do that to him. That must break the kid's heart. I don't know if anyone's actually done that for their kid, but wow. Right, I will see you in a minute. That's a charity bag, by the way. Who are you shouting at? Who are you talking to? I can hear you saying hello. No? You're off? I need to mop my floor again. I need to mop it every day. It's so wet and frosty that this one just brings in mud on her feet. It's why I no longer have a rug. It's Advent time. We have a different helper today. Today we have Fionn. You Fionn? You alright? She's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. Yes, she is. Right, we're going to do Advent's Fee. So first up, we have this one from Suzanne's. don't think I can get into this one. Oh, there we go. I glow in the dark, hopefully. These little, oh, Suzanne. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Oh, they're going on my tree now. Beautiful, thank you. What must have made? Couldn't think of the name. Ooh. Pretty. Oh. Fiona likes that one. You're going to eat it? Fiona? What are you doing? Don't do that. Oh, the little rat bag. I should run off now because I made a gasp. Number 5, Whispering Candles. This is chromatic yarn. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. Oh, so that's my day 5. I'm having a I don't really love my cats day today. I've just recorded a podcast and they were bloody nuisances. Look at them, man. That's a new bubble they've just knocked off that they're having a play with. Dax was halfway up the tree earlier. I had to tell him off and tell him to get down. Like, I'm really glad I didn't get a real tree. This is why I didn't get a real tree, because I expected them to destroy it. Chew through them lights, you'll know about it. Muppets. Horrible creatures. Why would anybody want these things living in their house with them? Look at them. Horrible, horrible, horrible creatures. Get off me tree. Theon. Okay, podcast is recorded and edited. It's only a 31 minutes and 18 seconds. It's just a short one. I'm still working on the gusset. Why did gussets take like 5 years? There's just no need, is there? I think I've got another 5 decreases to go, so 10 rounds on the gusset. But it's getting there. So Rowan's just stubbed his toe. So we're going to, we've got an hour, and then we've got to go to this community centre thing that I was telling you about. So I'm going to get this uploaded and get the covers done and everything in that hour while I try and knit a bit more, but I can't really knit when I'm doing that. But yeah, and then we'll go to this community thing. Oh, it's the, oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. And you want to meet Santa? Can't see it. Do you like my new Christmas ornament? What do you think? It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, you! What are you doing in there? You're going to knock it over. Oh my God. It's absolutely destroyed. Look at it. Yeah. I don't even think there's any point in rebuilding. Okay, so it's now like it's 20 to 8 at night, and I'm gonna call this a day. We did go to obviously you saw we went to the village, like, I don't know what it was, just a little event. It was a tombola morning raffle. We were giving away free hot dogs for a donation, and donuts and cakes and things. The first story I'll tell you is we queued up for Santa. You've seen us in the queue. I couldn't properly see Santa from where we were standing, but we queued and waited for Santa. Rowan doesn't believe in Santa, so by the time we got close to the end, he was bored and he was like, is he giving presents? I'll stay if he's giving presents, which he's 9. Do you know what I mean? And I looked and I seen 2 people walk away and they weren't getting presents. I said to Rowan, he's not giving out any presents. He had a sack next to him, but he wasn't giving anything out. So Rowan went, I'm not bothered then. So we walked away, went on the tombola a few times. Something else happened. But then someone come round while we were at the tombola, and the lady on the tombola, Alison, she said, is he giving presents now? And they went, yeah, he started giving them now. And I went, Santa? She said, yeah. And I said, he didn't give presents when we were in it. And she went, I know. And I went, what, did he just forget? And she went, I don't know. She said, but he's giving them out now. So Rowan said, oh, can we go back then? And when we went round, the queue was massive. And I was like, we can't. I had to go and pick up my mother-in-law. So he didn't go. So he didn't get his present off Santa. But we did the tombola. I will show you tomorrow because he's took it upstairs and I cannot be bothered to go upstairs and get it. But basically there was this, let's call it a snow globe. It was a globe with an eyeball inside, and the liquid was like all glitter moving around the eyeball, very subtle glitter. The eyeball was held by 2 bony hands, and around the bottom of the base of the snow globe was, or glitter globe, I don't know, was skulls. Couple of skulls, couple of bony hands, eyeball in the middle. Proper Halloween decoration thing. Or if you're really into that kind of gothic kind of stuff. Rowan's seen it, you know he loves Halloween, so he's like, oh, I want to win that. It had the number 165 on it. And I don't know if everybody knows what a tombola is, but basically things have tickets on that usually end in a 5 or a 0. You pull out tickets, random tickets from a box, and if you get the ticket that matches, you win that prize. So we had a few goes. He won some pencil crayons, he won some normal pencils, he won some nugget, which I keep eating and I shouldn't be eating. He won a chapstick with a face mask that Alison, who handed it to him, went, oh, have yourself a pamper day, Rowan. And he was like, all he wanted was this globe thing, this orb thing. Anyway, we had another go, and he won every single time, to be fair. He pulled out number 160, which was a water pistol, and she looked around like that and she went, I'm just going to swap the numbers. And she swapped and she put 160 on the orb, and put the 165 on the bubble gun. So she swapped them over so that he then won the Globe 160 with his number. So I was like, oh, thank you so much like this. And she was like, no, it's fine. So then we're wandering around with it and his friends are all there and they were literally coming up to us going, like one of them offered me his coat. He was like, you can have my coat if you give me the Globe. My coat's like worth £90. You can have it and just give us the Globe. Like, and I was like, no, you're not having the Globe. Anyway, we got our hot dogs and everything. We stood and had them. And then he said, can we have one more go on the tombola? Because he just loves tombola. Can we have one more go on the tombola before we have to leave? So I said, yeah, all right then. So he goes back to the tombola, bought 5 tickets, which were £1, started opening them. The first 4 tickets were not winners. The last ticket was number 165, which was then the bubble gun. So he would have won it anyway, even if she hadn't cheated for him. He would have won it. Me and Alison were absolutely howling. It's the village, and you know we all pretty much know each other, and everybody's like, it's canny, but yeah. So just funny. Anyway, I'll show you it tomorrow because it's just like, oh my god, what is that? So I'm going to call this a night and head off. I think this is quite a long one because I've been rabbiting on, so I'm going to edit it now and try and chop it down a bit for you because it's ridiculous. I do go on. I will catch you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. There is a podcast going up on Sunday. It's only 30 minutes long, so if you can't watch it, it's fine. Maybe I won't put a Vlogmas up on Sunday so you can watch the podcast instead. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the next few days I'm literally just going to be knitting. So I will see you all very, very soon. Thanks for watching.